Deep within the untamed wilderness, a mystery lingers, a creature of myth and legend whispered about around campfires, an unknown being that walks upright, hidden from our modern world, an echo of a roar, a footprint too large to ignore. This is the story of Bigfoot, a legend haunting our imaginations. Prepare to be captivated, for we are about to embark on a journey into the world of the unexplained. For in the heart of the unknown, anything is possible. The journey begins now. Imagine a creature of immense size, a hulking figure covered in hair, its eyes gleaming in the darkness. It moves with surprising agility for its size, navigating the dense undergrowth with ease. Legends of such a creature have been passed down through generations, whispered tales of encounters with a being that defies explanation. This is Bigfoot, a creature of myth and mystery that has captivated the world for centuries. From the Himalayas to the American Northwest, cultures around the world have their own versions of Bigfoot. The search for Bigfoot is a journey into the unknown, a quest to separate fact from fiction. The forests of the Pacific Northwest hold a certain mystique. Towering trees, shrouded in mist, create an atmosphere of ancient wisdom. Here, the legend of Bigfoot has taken root. Native American tribes consider these forests sacred, home to spirits and creatures beyond our understanding.
Their stories tell of a being one with the wilderness, a guardian of the natural world. They call it Sasquatch, a name that evokes respect and awe.
Encounters with Sasquatch are awe-inspiring and unsettling. Witnesses speak of a powerful, elusive presence. Could these stories be more than legend? Could there be a creature hidden in the shadows of the forest? The search for Bigfoot is more than just a hunt for a creature. It is a journey into the unknown, a quest that challenges our understanding of the world around us. It has captivated adventurers, scientists, and dreamers alike, each drawn by their own sense of wonder and curiosity. For some, it is a scientific endeavor, a pursuit of tangible evidence. For others, it is driven by a belief in myth and legend, a desire to connect with something ancient and mysterious. And so the quest begins. Our journey into the Bigfoot mystery begins not in the forest, but in history. The legend of Bigfoot is woven into Native American folklore. Historian, passed down through generations, these stories speak of a creature deeply ingrained in their culture. They call it Sasquatch, a name whispered around campfires. Tales depict a creature of immense size and strength, capable of vanishing into the wilderness. Historian. Some tribes believed Sasquatch to be a spirit of the forest. Others spoke of it as a powerful being capable of great kindness or terrible wrath. The arrival of European settlers in North America brought with it a new wave of encounters with the creature known as Bigfoot. Stories began to circulate among trappers, explorers, and pioneers of a large, hairy biped roaming the wilderness. Historian, these accounts, often dismissed as tall tales or misidentifications, nevertheless added fuel to the growing legend. One of the earliest documented sightings dates back to 1811, when British explorer David Thompson reported encountering large, unidentified footprints while traversing the Canadian wilderness. These tracks, far too large to belong to any known animal, sparked his curiosity and fueled speculation about what kind of creature could have made them. Historian. As more settlers ventured westward, so too did the reports of Bigfoot encounters. Newspapers began to publish accounts of these sightings, often accompanied by sensationalized illustrations and headlines that captured the public's imagination. The creature was given various names, including Wildman, Mountain Devil, and Gigantopithecus, each moniker adding to the mystique surrounding its existence. Historian, while many dismissed these reports as mere folklore or the product of overactive imaginations, others saw them as evidence of a creature yet unknown to science. These early accounts, passed down through generations and documented in newspapers and journals, laid the groundwork for the modern pursuit of Bigfoot, a quest that continues to this day. The early 20th century saw the Bigfoot legend evolve from isolated sightings and campfire stories into a cultural phenomenon. As interest in the creature grew, so too did the number of reported encounters. From the forests of the Pacific Northwest to the swamps of the southeastern United States, Bigfoot sightings were reported from coast to coast. Historian, one particularly intriguing aspect of the Bigfoot phenomenon is the consistency of descriptions across different regions and cultures. Despite variations in names and specific details, the core characteristics of Bigfoot remain remarkably similar. A large, bipedal, ape-like creature covered in hair, possessing immense strength and a distinctive, unpleasant odor. This consistency in eyewitness accounts, combined with the growing body of anecdotal evidence, led some researchers to believe that Bigfoot might indeed be a real, undiscovered species. They pointed to the existence of other large elusive creatures, such as the giant squid and the okapi, as proof that our planet still holds many secrets. Historian. As the 20th century progressed, the search for Bigfoot intensified. Amateur enthusiasts and professional researchers alike ventured into the wilderness, armed with cameras, plaster casting kits, and a desire to prove or disprove the existence of this enigmatic creature. The stage was set for a new chapter in the Bigfoot saga, one that would bring the mystery into the modern age. The latter half of the 20th century witnessed a surge in interest surrounding Bigfoot. Advances in technology, particularly the advent of portable cameras and audio recording devices, provided new tools for documenting potential evidence.
Researchers began to employ more systematic methods of investigation, hoping to capture definitive proof of the creature's existence.
The 1950s saw a wave of reported Bigfoot tracks found in Northern California, igniting a media frenzy and capturing the public's imagination. Newspapers dubbed the mysterious creature Bigfoot, a name that quickly became synonymous with the elusive, hairy humanoid.
The term Sasquatch, derived from the Halkomelem language of the Coast Salish peoples, also gained wider recognition.
In 1958, construction workers in Bluff Creek, California, claimed to have repeatedly encountered a large, hairy creature while building a road. They even reported finding massive, unidentified footprints, further fueling the mystery.
This incident, widely publicized in newspapers and magazines, solidified Bigfoot's place in popular culture and fueled a wave of expeditions and investigations.
These events marked a turning point in the Bigfoot story, transforming it from a collection of regional legends into a global phenomenon. The pursuit of Bigfoot had entered the modern age, and the world watched with bated breath, eager for any shred of evidence that could prove or disprove the existence of this enigmatic creature. No discussion of the Bigfoot mystery would be complete without mentioning the most famous piece of purported evidence, the Patterson-Gimlin film. Shot in 1967 by Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin in Bluff Creek, California, this short, grainy footage depicts a large, hairy, bipedal creature, allegedly Bigfoot, striding across a clearing.
The film sparked intense debate and controversy, dividing the scientific community and captivating the public imagination. Believers pointed to the creature's fluid movements and human-like gait as evidence of its authenticity.
Skeptics argued that the footage was a hoax, suggesting the figure was merely a man in a suit.
Despite decades of analysis, the Patterson-Gimlin film remains a source of fascination and contention. While no definitive conclusion has been reached regarding its authenticity, the footage continues to fuel speculation and inspire further research into the Bigfoot mystery.
The impact of the Patterson-Gimlin film on the Bigfoot phenomenon cannot be overstated. It provided the most compelling visual evidence to date, igniting public interest and inspiring countless individuals to dedicate themselves to unraveling the truth behind the legend.
Whether a genuine encounter or an elaborate hoax, the film cemented Bigfoot's place in popular culture and ensured that the mystery would endure for generations to come.
The Patterson-Gimlin film, regardless of its authenticity, had a profound impact on the public perception of Bigfoot. It transformed the creature from a mythical figure of folklore into a tangible being, seemingly captured on film for the world to see. The grainy footage, endlessly analyzed and debated, fueled a surge in interest in cryptozoology, the study of hidden animals. Enthusiasts and amateur researchers, inspired by the possibility of proving the existence of this elusive creature, flocked to the forests of the Pacific Northwest and other reported Bigfoot hotspots. Armed with cameras, plaster casting kits, and a sense of adventure, they sought to document their own encounters with the legendary beast. Organizations dedicated to Bigfoot research emerged, organizing expeditions, collecting eyewitness accounts, and promoting awareness of the phenomenon. Conferences and symposiums brought together believers and skeptics alike, providing a platform for sharing evidence, theories, and personal experiences. The legend of Bigfoot, once confined to campfire stories and local newspapers, had infiltrated mainstream media. Documentaries, television shows, and even Hollywood films capitalized on the public's fascination with the creature, further cementing its place in popular culture.
As the Bigfoot phenomenon gained momentum, so too did the number of reported sightings and encounters. From the remote wilderness of the Pacific Northwest to the swamps of the southeastern United States, people from all walks of life claim to have crossed paths with the elusive creature.
Some encounters were fleeting glimpses of a large, hairy figure disappearing into the undergrowth. Others involved hearing strange vocalizations such as howls, screams, or even a type of knocking sound attributed to Bigfoot communication.
There were also reports of Bigfoot throwing rocks, breaking branches, or leaving behind footprints far too large to belong to any known animal. Some witnesses described feeling a sense of being watched or followed, a primal fear gripping them as they realized they were not alone in the wilderness.
While many of these encounters could be attributed to misidentifications, hoaxes, or the power of suggestion, some remained unexplained, leaving researchers and enthusiasts intrigued.
Despite the lack of definitive proof, the sheer volume and consistency of eyewitness accounts lent a certain credence to the Bigfoot legend. People from various backgrounds, with no apparent motive for fabrication, described similar experiences, adding their voices to the chorus claiming the creature's existence.
There were seasoned outdoorsmen, accustomed to navigating the wilderness and identifying wildlife, who swore they had seen a creature unlike anything they had encountered before. There were hikers, campers, and fishermen who stumbled upon something unexpected in the woods, their encounters leaving them shaken and bewildered.
Even law enforcement officers and park rangers, trained to be observant and skeptical, reported encounters with large, unidentified primates, their testimonies adding a layer of authority to the growing body of anecdotal evidence.
While individual accounts could be dismissed as unreliable or subjective, the collective weight of these testimonies, spanning decades and geographical locations, presented a compelling case for further investigation. The Bigfoot phenomenon, while most closely associated with North America, is not confined to the continent. Similar creatures, known by different names, are said to inhabit forests and remote regions around the world, suggesting a global connection to the myth. In the Himalayas, the Yeti, also known as the abominable snowman, holds a prominent place in local folklore. Described as a large, ape-like creature leaving behind mysterious footprints in the snow. Reports of Yeti sightings have persisted for centuries, captivating the imaginations of explorers and adventurers. In the Caucasus Mountains, the Almasti, a hairy hominid said to inhabit the region, shares striking similarities with Bigfoot. Local legends describe the Almasti as a shy but powerful creature, occasionally sighted near villages or leaving behind traces of its presence in the forests. These global counterparts to Bigfoot, each with its own unique mythology and cultural significance, suggest that the human fascination with wild, unknown primates is not limited to a specific region or time period. It speaks to a deeper curiosity about the natural world and the possibility that creatures beyond our understanding may still roam the earth. Despite decades of research and countless eyewitness accounts, the Bigfoot mystery endures. The creature remains elusive, a phantom of the forests.
Skeptics argue the lack of concrete evidence dismisses the Bigfoot phenomenon.
Believers counter that the absence of proof is not proof of absence. They argue Bigfoot's elusive nature explains the lack of definitive evidence. The Bigfoot mystery speaks to our desire to believe in something beyond the ordinary. The elusive nature of Bigfoot has always posed a significant challenge to those seeking concrete evidence of its existence. While eyewitness accounts and anecdotal stories abound, the scientific community demands a higher standard of proof. Enter the realm of science, where skepticism reigns supreme and extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
Scientists approach the Bigfoot phenomenon with a healthy dose of skepticism, seeking to apply the scientific method to analyze the available evidence. They meticulously examine footprint casts, hair samples, and blurry photographs, looking for any tangible proof that might withstand rigorous scrutiny.
However, the evidence collected thus far has often proven inconclusive or open to interpretation. Footprints, while intriguing, can be easily faked or misidentified. Hair samples often turn out to belong to known animals, the result of contamination or misattribution. The lack of a type specimen, a physical body or skeletal remains, presents a significant hurdle for scientific validation. Without a tangible specimen to study, researchers are left to piece together the puzzle of Bigfoot's existence from fragmented and often ambiguous clues. Despite the challenges, some scientists remain open to the possibility of Bigfoot's existence, approaching the phenomenon with a sense of curiosity rather than outright dismissal. They acknowledge the limitations of the available evidence while emphasizing the importance of continued research and investigation.
These scientists, often specializing in fields such as primatology, anthropology, and wildlife biology, bring their expertise to bear on the Bigfoot mystery. They study primate behavior, analyze habitat suitability, and consider the evolutionary plausibility of a large, undiscovered primate existing in North America.
While acknowledging the lack of definitive proof, these scientists point to the existence of other large, elusive creatures such as the giant squid and the okapi as examples of animals that were once considered mythical but were later proven to be real. They argue that the absence of proof is not proof of absence, and that the vastness and relatively unexplored nature of some wilderness areas leave open the possibility of undiscovered species, including a large primate like Bigfoot.
While some scientists entertain the possibility of Bigfoot's existence, many remain skeptical, citing a lack of compelling evidence and the prevalence of hoaxes and misidentifications. They argue that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence and that the Bigfoot phenomenon falls short of this standard.
One of the main criticisms leveled against Bigfoot evidence is the lack of consistency and verifiability. Eyewitness accounts, while often compelling, can be influenced by a variety of factors, including fear, excitement, and the power of suggestion. Memory is also notoriously unreliable, and details can become distorted or embellished over time.
Skeptics also point to the prevalence of hoaxes, both deliberate and unintentional. The allure of fame, notoriety, or even a good laugh has led some individuals to fabricate evidence, further muddying the waters of Bigfoot research.
The lack of any credible photographic or video evidence, despite the proliferation of cameras and smartphones, also raises red flags for skeptics. They argue that if Bigfoot were real, we would expect to have captured clearer, more definitive images by now. The debate over Bigfoot's existence often hinges on the concept of burden of proof. In science, the burden of proof lies with the person making the claim. In the case of Bigfoot, those claiming its existence bear the responsibility of providing sufficient evidence to support their assertion.
This burden of proof is a high bar to clear, particularly when dealing with a subject as elusive and controversial as Bigfoot. Extraordinary claims, such as the existence of a previously unknown primate, require extraordinary evidence to be taken seriously by the scientific community.
While eyewitness accounts and anecdotal stories can be intriguing, they are generally not considered sufficient proof on their own. Scientific rigor demands tangible, verifiable evidence, such as DNA samples, skeletal remains, or clear, unambiguous photographic or video footage.
Until such definitive proof is presented, the Bigfoot phenomenon will likely remain relegated to the realm of cryptozoology, a subject of fascination and speculation, but not one that is fully embraced by mainstream science.
Despite the lack of scientific consensus, the Bigfoot mystery continues to capture the public imagination, inspiring countless books, documentaries, and even Hollywood films. The enduring allure of the unknown, the possibility of a large, undiscovered primate lurking in the shadows, taps into a primal fascination with the natural world and the mysteries it may still hold. Whether a real creature or a product of our collective imagination, Bigfoot has become a cultural icon, a symbol of the wild and the unknown. The creature's elusiveness only adds to its mystique, fueling speculation and inspiring further exploration. The Bigfoot phenomenon also highlights the complex relationship between science and belief. While science demands evidence and skepticism, belief often thrives on intuition, personal experience, and a willingness to embrace the possibility of the extraordinary. The search for Bigfoot, regardless of its outcome, reminds us that the natural world is full of wonders yet to be discovered. It encourages us to question, to explore, and to remain open to the possibility that something remarkable might be hiding just beyond our current understanding. The enduring mystery of Bigfoot has transcended the realm of cryptozoology and firmly established itself in the tapestry of popular culture. From books and movies to television shows and merchandise, Bigfoot has become a cultural icon, a symbol of the wild and unknown that continues to captivate the public imagination. The creature's image has been co-opted for a wide range of products, From novelty socks and air fresheners to beer brands and video games, Bigfoot has become synonymous with the strange and unusual, often portrayed as a gentle giant or a mischievous prankster in popular media. This cultural ubiquity has both helped and hindered the serious study of Bigfoot. On the one hand, it has raised awareness of the phenomenon and fueled public interest in cryptozoology. On the other hand, it has also led to the trivialization of the subject, blurring the lines between fact, fiction, and entertainment. Despite the often light-hearted portrayals, the enduring fascination with Bigfoot speaks to a deeper human desire for mystery and adventure, a longing for a world where the unknown still holds sway. The stories and legends surrounding Bigfoot have evolved over time, adapting to different cultural contexts and reflecting societal anxieties and aspirations. In a world increasingly dominated by technology and scientific understanding, Bigfoot represents a connection to a more primal, mysterious past. The creature embodies both our fear and fascination with the wild, a reminder of the untamed forces of nature that still exist beyond the fringes of civilization. Bigfoot sightings often occur in remote, heavily forested areas, places where humans are visitors and the natural world reigns supreme. In an age of environmental concern, Bigfoot has also come to symbolize the need for conservation and the importance of protecting wild spaces. The creature's elusiveness serves as a reminder that there are still parts of the world untouched by human development, places where mystery and wonder still thrive. The Bigfoot myth, in its modern incarnation, reflects our complex relationship with the environment and our enduring fascination with the unknown. It serves as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the power and mystery of the natural world, and a source of endless speculation and intrigue. The enduring fascination with Bigfoot has provided ample fodder for filmmakers, television producers, and writers who have capitalized on the creature's mystique to create a diverse body of work spanning various genres. From low-budget horror films that exploit our primal fear of the unknown to documentaries that attempt to unravel the mystery through scientific investigation, Bigfoot has been portrayed in countless ways on screen. Some films, like the classic Creature from Black Lake, lean into the horror genre, depicting Bigfoot as a menacing monster lurking in the shadows. Others, like the family-friendly Harry and the Hendersons, present a more comedic and heartwarming take on the creature, exploring themes of tolerance and acceptance. Documentaries such as Finding Bigfoot and The Legend of Boggy Creek attempt to separate fact from fiction, interviewing witnesses, examining evidence, and venturing into the wilderness in search of answers. Whether portrayed as a terrifying monster, a gentle giant, or a subject of scientific inquiry, Bigfoot's presence in film and television reflects our enduring fascination with this elusive creature and the mysteries it represents. The enduring allure of Bigfoot has spawned a thriving tourism industry in many parts of North America, particularly in the Pacific Northwest, where sightings are most prevalent. Towns and regions have embraced the Bigfoot legend, capitalizing on the creature's popularity to attract visitors and boost local economies. Bigfoot country signs dot highways and byways, welcoming travelers to areas where the creature is said to roam. Local businesses have capitalized on the trend, offering Bigfoot-themed souvenirs, food and beverages, and even guided tours promising glimpses of the elusive creature. Annual Bigfoot festivals and conferences draw enthusiasts from around the world, providing a platform for sharing stories, examining evidence, and celebrating the enduring mystery of the creature. These events often feature guest speakers, expert panels, and even Bigfoot calling contests, where participants attempt to lure the creature out of hiding using a variety of vocalizations. While some may view Bigfoot tourism as a harmless form of entertainment, others argue that it trivializes the subject and perpetuates misinformation. However, there's no denying that the Bigfoot legend has had a tangible impact on local economies and has helped to keep the mystery alive in the public consciousness. The enduring fascination with Bigfoot speaks to a fundamental human desire to believe in something beyond the ordinary, to find wonder and mystery in a world increasingly defined by scientific understanding. Bigfoot represents the untamed, the unknown, the possibility that there are still secrets hidden within the natural world waiting to be uncovered. The creature's elusiveness only adds to its mystique, fueling our imaginations and inspiring us to explore the boundaries of what we think we know. Whether a real creature or a product of our collective imagination, Bigfoot has become an enduring symbol of the wild, reminding us of the power of mystery and the enduring appeal of the unknown. We've journeyed deep into the heart of the Bigfoot mystery, sifting through folklore, eyewitness accounts, and scientific scrutiny. From ancient campfire legends to scientific conferences, the question remains, is Bigfoot real or a myth? The evidence is inconclusive, a mosaic of anecdotes and clues that never form a complete picture. Yet the volume of sightings and the allure of the unknown keep belief alive. Bigfoot represents a link to the wildness beyond our ordered lives. The Bigfoot mystery serves as a potent reminder that we don't have all the answers. Despite our technological prowess, vast swathes of our planet remain unexplored. The search for Bigfoot becomes a call to reconnect with the wild. It encourages us to embrace the thrill of exploration and appreciate the intricate web of life. As our exploration of the Bigfoot mystery comes to a close, we are left with more questions than answers. The lack of definitive proof only fuels the debate, ensuring that the legend of Bigfoot will continue to be passed down through generations, a tale whispered around campfires and debated in online forums. But perhaps that's part of the allure. The Bigfoot mystery reminds us that it's okay to embrace the unknown, to find wonder in the unexplained, and to allow our imaginations to run wild. It's a reminder that the world is a vast and mysterious place, full of secrets, waiting to be uncovered. So, the next time you find yourself walking through a forest, take a moment to listen. Listen to the wind in the trees, the rustling of leaves underfoot, the distant calls of birds. And who knows, you might just catch a glimpse of something extraordinary, something that makes you question everything you thought you knew. Until then, the mystery remains, a tantalizing enigma that continues to captivate our imaginations and beckon us into the wild unknown.